Kentucky cooking segment brought to you by Creative Kitchen and Bath, where you will always cook in style.
Welcome back to Midday Kentucky. We are here at Creative Kitchen and Bath with Miss Allison Davis, and we are just cooking up a storm today, aren't we?
I think so. You know, I don't know if I did these with Troy or with you, but I know our audience has seen the green bean chips.
Yes,
the
yes.
zucchini chips. So I'm doing a very similar version, but we're doing yellow squash Parmesan chips.
Nice,
right?
nice.
So all different ways that we can use some of these summer vegetables. These are going to be coming into season soon this summer. These are really popular. This is just a yellow squash, cutting them kind of thin. And then if you want to finish that up, you feel good with that?
Yeah, sure.
In one large bowl, we're going to take some olive oil.
Mine was really thin.
You're fine. With some salt and pepper. And then we're going to add just a touch of red pepper flake to that. And then in a separate bowl, we're going to take some panko breadcrumbs. These are the Japanese style breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
They have a little bit more of texture to them. So they're going to give you a little bit more of a crunch. It calls for parsley, but you could also add some different herbs. So I'm going to just take some thyme leaves and just kind of take those right off and sprinkle those in as well. All right.
Spring is here. I'm excited
Right,
to get my thyme. I
I've
know.
already
I
got some
can't wait.
rosemary in a pot growing
Yes.
and some thyme.
Do you really?
So,
You're a step ahead of me. I got to get
yeah, I mean, we've had some questionable weather in April that caused me to have to cover it up with some sheets here and there, but it is growing and the sun is shining, so
Can't wait.
I think summer's on the horizon for
I
sure.
know. Can't wait.
All right, so we've got a little thyme, some breadcrumbs. We're going to add some Parmesan cheese in here to this.
Okay.
And then I like to salt and pepper the breadcrumbs as well, just to make sure they're nice and seasoned, okay? So a little bit of both, right? So we've got our olive oil, salt, pepper, red pepper flake in here.
Okay.
And then just our seasoned breadcrumb mixture with Parmesan and thyme.
Gotcha.
Easy peasy. That's all we're going to do.
Okay.
So we're going to take our squash chips and throw them in that olive oil and just toss them around so that they get nice and coated.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right? Just a little seasoning and they're wet and they're ready to go. And then from there, we're going to take them and just kind of toss them in our breadcrumb mixture.
Gotcha, gotcha.
And I'm going to take these off of our sheet tray here. And having a baking sheet and having a sheet tray lined with some parchment paper, we're going to just take these little Parmesan crisps and just pop them right on our sheet tray.
Gotcha. I'm gonna try
All right.
here.
Once we get these going, we're going to make a little dipping sauce.
Yeah.
So I've got some sour cream and just some lemon juice. Very, very simple. If you want, we'll take that. We're going to just spoon a little bit of our sour cream. I'll pop open some lemon juice and maybe just add like a touch of cayenne or salt, pepper.
Okay.
If you wanted, you could throw in some chopped parsley to give it some color.
Okay.
But that's really it. The lemon juice is just going to help kind of thin that out.
Do you need more sour cream
No,
than
you're
that?
good.
Is that
We're
good?
just going to stir that up,
All right.
and that's going to be a little just lemon kind of dipping sauce for our
good.
Parmesan
Oops.
chips.
Squirting it all over the place here.
You're all right. And so after these go in the oven, they're going to go in at about 400 for honestly about 30 minutes. We want to try to get them nice and crisp. And then I've got one ready to go, magic of TV.
Yes, they smell delicious.
So you can kind of see how the breadcrumbs have gotten nice and toasty. And then we're just going to serve this up on a plate and then have these little guys with that little dipping sauce. And I think our kids will like these.
I've got to try one. You know, I dig vegetables a lot, but I really like them dressed up like this. Not necessarily raw, but something,
and these are delicious, and I love the little hint of lemon.
Oh,
right?
This is so good.
All right, well,
Love it.
you guys
Love
will
it.
check us out.
Absolutely. For this recipe and many others, head over to our website at WTVQ.com/Midday Kentucky. Head over to the recipes tab, or you can head over to Miss Allison's website
At wildtimecooking.com, and you can find me on Instagram at Chef Allison Davis, or you can follow Wild Time on Instagram at Wild Time Cooking.
That's right. Go check it out, and we will be right back right after this short break. Keep it right here.